Excellent. Welcome everybody. Welcome, Echo. Thanks for being here. So, another evening of mystery game, literally. The calling card game. I have it here on my desk. I have some snacks, some bolnootjes, and I got my trumpet ready, just in case I remember it this time. And I have a nice beer for later, for in a bit. Yes, so we're gonna have a good evening. Cheers. My, hoe garen? It's so warm, it's so incredibly hot. It was like 30 degrees today. It's incredible. And I did some sports today, so I was sweating profusely. So I freshened up before dinner and then had a pizza. And now it's time for a little streamy poo. Alrighty. Let's get going. Let's turn on some background music. Set the mood. Is that working? It's probably very soft. Let me just... there we go. It is audible, but it's... I'm going to turn this down a bit for my own and turn this up a bit. Is it audible or is it like extremely soft? Just a little bit of a background music, it should be, not interfering with the game itself. Alright, let me get the tab. That is the game. You hear no music? Alright, turn it up a bit. Oh, wait. How is it now? I heard some, but was very low. Yeah, okay. As long as you... low is fine, as long as you can kind of hear it. Yeah. Shouldn't be too distracting. Just a little bit in the background. It's hard to tell the levels myself, because I just hear Winamp. Alright. So... let us switch to the cam. Yep, looking good. Alrighty. Cool. Let's open the box again. Here's a bit of paper. It's a proper level, it's keeping itself in the background while focusing on your voice. Excellent, that's perfect. So I need to remember, set it at about minus 40 decibels. And this is at, how many percent? 20%. Need to make a note of that. I will. So Winamp, background, audio, 20% and minus 40 decibels. Oh, yes. These things are good to know. Good to remember. All right. Yeah, let's get the stuff out that we don't need. Start booklet. I have less and less room on my table here, but I can fold this out. X Express WPS, so that's where we were. Put that underneath the box, unless we would need 3D glasses again. Alright. Just shove that there. Alrighty, let us turn on the where is it? Did I get rid of it somehow? Where is it? Right screen? No. Windows Chrome. Hey. Oh, right. It's on OBS. Why are you not showing it? Why is it not showing? This is very strange. I'll swap to something else. Or do I just refresh? That is super weird. Okay, let's do this again and then back. Ah, there you go. That is very strange. Oh well. OBS hiccups, I guess. So we are at Field Research, Chapter 4. We did the creepy game. And then we have... So we have 5 more. After 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 5 more. We're starting this, and then we're halfway. Alright. After completing the game that Alice told you about, which entails recreating a murder, you discover that you could find new hints about Eye of Spades. Luke has gone to rural town to continue the investigation. Alright, you're about to start a mission lasting about an hour. Yep. Hang on. Alright, I think that's it. Oh, Gesundheits, yeah. Thank you. Alright, where are we now? And who is this? Hey, Raymond. Luke has arrived in Tralsaron, which was the word, yeah, where you're supposed to find a hint about Eye of Spades. To make it easier for Luke to search, we'll communicate with him by phone to give him directions and answers. Furthermore, Luke found something next to the killer's goddamn symbol when he got there. It's clear... it's clear he was waiting for us. So next to the killer's symbol. Next to the killer's symbol. Oh, that's the package, yeah. I sent you everything. It should have already arrived in an envelope like this. Let me know when you open it. There we go. Smaller envelope this time. DDL, there is something thick in here. It's not just paper. Let's open it up. Ooh. It's always so exciting to open up a new chapter envelope. Oh, it's a deck of cards. Look at this. In shrink. Awesome. With these symbols again. But these are the symbols on the coin. I recognize them. Alright. Cool. It's open. I guess I need to take off the shrink wrap. You should have this deck of cards. Yes, indeed. If we can get the shrink wrap off. And of course I don't have my box cutter here. So I'll try. I've got a copy in case we need it. Yes, there we go. Did it all arrive? Okay. Yes. Come on. This shrink wrap is... Just cut my nails, of course. There we go. Keeps... There we go. All of it off. Off. Static. Ah, yes. Okay, you're already talking again. So is this, what's her name? I forgot her name. It's a different picture. If you have it all, let's start with the research. This is an interactive map of the area. As you can see, sites of interest have a number associated with them. And you can see their names in the key on the left. If you click on the marked points, you'll see their actual names and photos of the place, okay? Luke is at the entrance right now and will move around the area based on what we discover. Also, he'll update the images for different places he finds if he finds something there. Do you understand? Yes, I do. Cool. Start by clicking on the entrance. Luke's just uploaded a photo of what he's found. It must be an Eye of Spades puzzle. Surely, if we solve it, we'll get the name of a location in this area. Once we figure it out, call Luke and tell him the answer. His phone number is that. If you need help, just ask. Let's write down the phone number. Luke. +0 951 753. And excuse me for a second, I need to blow my nose because that sneeze left my nose runny. Better. Hey, Strider. Oh, that was you. It didn't register in my brain that was you in there, Strider. Welcome in, welcome in. I got a deck of cards. And on the back, I noticed something strange. So we have a deck of cards. I'll show those bigger, actually. Let me just switch real quick. A deck of cards. With all kinds of things on it. I'll turn it around. Some strange items, a coin, some kind of weapon. Just two of clovers or clubs. Two of hearts with an O. So there's, oh, this is just empty. Yeah, so there's all kinds of cards, which is pretty cool. There's obviously stuff to be seen on these. Most of these are regular cards, but they have some strange symbols on them, the letters on them as well. And some are empty. And then we're back at the Joker. But
you have never heard the opera that tells the tale of our family's house?
I'll show you cards.
Oh,
Welcome in, Kazantar. Yar. Ruining everything. Welcome. Yeah, he brings the glory. Back of the cards. Do you notice something on the back of this card? Come on, camera. You need to focus on this, please. Let me just... Movie. Stuff is moving over here. Well, whatever. I'm sure you can see it now. Because there's blue and there's black. This one is just blue. And there's no one with black. Some of these have black, so I'm sure that's gonna form some kind of image. Maybe I need the glasses again. The blue 3D glasses in this case. And I am going to open myself. You know what? I haven't done this in a while. Let's see. Do I have the... No, of course I don't. The redemption. I could do the party drink, but on the other hand, this is just what I'm gonna be drinking. And I kind of don't want to wait for people to redeem the party drink redeem. Because I'm thirsty. Foisty. So here we go. Cheers, everybody. Kanpai. Oh, that's so good. Do you see the condensation on the bottle? It's nice and cold. All right, deck of cards then. We'll move back towards the map. There we go. All right, so this is a puzzle. And once we figure it, so first we need to go to 1 because there was a clue there. Welcome to Tralsaron. Yay. Oh, there's a bush. Now the bush is gone. Because behind the bush are these symbols. Aha! Alright. So, I will find those cards in this, and then I'll look at the back of the cards, I guess. So the 6 of hearts. 6 of hearts. There's a 6 of hearts. That has an M on it as well, and it's just blue on the back, but it has a 6 and an M. We'll put it on the table. 7 of diamonds, which has an A. I'll put that on that. Then the 3 of clubs, which we call clovers. But I guess clubs, there's a regular 3, but that has nothing on it. 6 of clubs, 7. There is no 3 of clubs. Nope. It's a joker. There's a 2 of clubs. Right. Okay. So there is a 3, but not of clubs. It's just a 3. But it does have some black and blue on the back. So I'll just put it here. Maybe it's just a space. The 2 of hearts. 2 of hearts. That's here. That's an O. Then we have the 8 and the 6 of spades. 8 and the 6. There's an 8, but it's also blank. And a 6. I don't think I saw a 6 at all. Oh, yeah, this is 6 of... Oh, there it is. I missed it. There is a 6. That's an E. Alright. So, looking at those cards right there, and again, it's a bit small, I guess. But, yeah, that's M-A, nothing, O, nothing, E. What could that mean? So I'll type I see M-A, nothing, O, nothing, E. And let me show you what I'm typing. So there it is. M-A, nothing, O, nothing, E, right? Yes. See if she replies to that. It reminds me of the message we translated using the chart with letters. With the help of the new deck, we may be able to translate the image that Luke found. Yes, that's what we tried to do. Once you have it, let me know. Maybe we need to fill in the blanks. Let's look at the back of the cards, because that was interesting. Let me turn Chrome off again. I hope you can kind of see this, but, well, this one is just all blue, and there's a key in top here, and there's 3 dots, like, and there's a symbol. Jesus. Yeah, I need to bring that up closer. It focused. See that? Little symbol just before it went out of focus again? Oh, come on. Yeah. Key. There's a key, there's a symbol there, and there's just little circles, basically. There's other symbols. There's a clock and a dog. Don't know if that is relevant. Pretty nice, though. Alright, so then we have another key. I think we need to do them in order, but I'm not sure, of course. They don't really match up. These three have black spots. These do not. And if we match up the symbols, well, there are no symbols on this one. There's a symbol here. And there's a symbol here. So, I don't know, do I match them up like that? There's an owl. Then there's a symbol here, which is this symbol. It's getting very strange. Then this symbol is here. It's really small, you probably can't see it, but there's like tiny symbols in the corners, in these little circles. And I'm trying to match them. So we have that symbol again, that is here. That doesn't make sense at all, I think. And then there's a symbol I can't find on this one. Nope. But there is a triangle here. But I don't think this is really helpful. I don't think this helps. So what could it be? What if I try and, I don't know, with the black stuff? Doesn't really show me anything either. I am, however, gonna grab the 3D glasses. I have a feeling we need those often. Even if it's just as a helpful tool for excluding colors. There. Let's see. Oh, no, it doesn't really work on these. The blue is too dark, so yeah, that's useless. So, what else could it be? M-A nothing, O nothing, E. Malone? Let's type Malone. That's a name. Malone. I'm just gonna gamble a bit. Nope. This is not going to help. Even if I fit together the black spots, I have no idea what it's supposed to be. And we don't even know if we have the correct cards, to be honest. Let me check that again. So. I don't even know if this is all correct, because the 3 is blank, remember? So again, you see these cards? Could you please focus? There you go. See the circles on the outside? There's little symbols in them. But I don't know what to do with them. There's a key on the bottom there, so that might mean I need to hold it up like this. I'm not sure. So we'll see. What else? If this is key up, this can connect, but yeah. Do I need to do them in order? This one doesn't quite match up, but I can move the card, of course. But then again, that's just I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Let's put them in order again. So 6 of spades. The 7 of diamonds. There is also a black dot in the top of this card. Don't know what that means. And on the back, the symbols here, that's a cat. And on the other side, that's a stopwatch or a clock. 6. The 7 here also has a stopwatch, but it also has an owl. See, then we got 3, which is the blank 3, and on the back there's more symbols. Oh, itchy throat. See, so that is another owl and stopwatch and some other symbols. 6, 7, 3, 2, 8, 6. 2. See, and this one has a stripe up there that the others don't have. And also stuff on the back with a doggo, I guess. And a clock, again. So if you're getting any ideas, feel free to share. Yeah, that's a doggle, right? And then there's an 8, which again, the 8 has nothing and is completely blue on the back, but has again the dog and the stopwatch. Yeah, same thing. And then the 6 of, oh, I got the 6 of hearts at the start and the clubs at the end. Well, that's okay. This one also has a stripe, but on the bottom. No, okay, if I turn it around like this, I guess that's the way up. And that has a dog and a stopwatch as well. They all have the watch. So the spades comes last. So yeah. These are the cards. What does it mean? What does it mean? This is very tricky. Though, this Joker, which is still in the deck, if I flip that around, has the key on the bottom. So maybe the key is supposed to be on the bottom if you think orientation is important. Yeah, because the vase has that and the coin has that. Alright, so the key is on the bottom. Yeah, alright. Rest of the cards. Hang on while I'll turn on the airco. It's getting so hot here. It's ridiculous. There. Beep. This out of the way. Whew. Any ideas, people? I'm in need of assistance. 6, 7, nothing. 2, nothing. 6. This is 3 and an 8. Oh, it says M, A, nothing, O, nothing, E. be anything, right? Let's turn them around. Has to be something with either the symbols or the little symbols in the orbs. But the black doesn't always match up. This matches up. And it's hard to see. I wish I could zoom in more, but what could it all mean? To be honest, I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, we have these cards. It's a puzzle. We need to figure out a word. Because here on the screen, if that is, indeed the correct thing we need to do here, this sign has a clue. So it has the 6 of hearts, the 7 of diamonds, the 3 of clubs, the 2 of hearts, the 8, and the 6 of spades, right? I have a deck of small cards, and I took out those cards. Now, the strange thing is, the 3 and the 8 actually don't have any clubs or spades on them, just the number. But there are no other 3s and 8s in the deck, so it has to be those cards. Plus, on the backside, they have this pattern, which I showed you. And these patterns have kind of little clues weaved in, because there's like animals in the corners and a stopwatch. And there's tiny little symbols in the little round spots. So I thought maybe I need to match up those symbols somehow. But I have no idea. So we got a dog, owl, owl, dog, dog, cat. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what it means. I'm gonna ask for a clue, because I don't know what to do. It reminds me of the message we translated using the chart with letters. The chart with letters. The chart with letters. What did we do again? Message we translated using the chart with letters. What did we do again? A chart with letters. Let's check out the first. That's here. Let's check out what we had in the previous chart with letters. Or was that the first puzzle thing? We had this previously. But that was, could be the same actually. So we have the 3 of, what was it again? Could it be the same deck? Could be. The 3 of clubs. That's a D on this one. Ah. 3 would be a D. So mad. And then the 8 of spades is an N. Let me check. Is the 6 of hearts on here? No, it's not. The 6 of clubs is an E, but that is an E. Ah, so these letters match the deck of cards. So we can fill in the blanks. So it's Mad One or Madone. Madonna. Let's see what she says. That's it. Okay. Madone is the only option. Well done. All right. Oh, that's a spot here. I haven't even really looked at... Yeah, there it is. Madone. Down here. Oh my god, I completely forgot to look at these before starting. That would be... These are all kind of weird names that we, I guess, need to make with the cards. Say Madone to Luke, so he goes there and tells us what he finds next. Alright, excellent. Let's call Luke. See, you sometimes need things from previous puzzles. That's kind of clever. It's really cool. So let's keep this nearby. Let's call Luke. Luke's number was +0. 951 753. Call. Yes. Thank you. Yes. All right. Updated the images of Madone. Luke has updated the images of Madone. Look at the photos he sent. There's another puzzle. Yay. I'm afraid we're going to have to translate the letters again in the next image to get to the next location. When you have it, let me know. And if you need help, tell me. So, we're gonna go to Madone. That's 19. That's over here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's wood with leaves on it. Are you following now, Kazandar? Have you gotten the idea? So I have leaves. Ah, cleared the leaves and there's more symbols. All right, we have those. So we have that big weapon club thing, which is this. See, that's the first one. Alright, I'm gonna take these back. Oh man, the back of these cards are gonna be a brain breaker, man. I just know it. Then the coin is gonna be in there as well at some point at the end. So I'm taking that. And we have... What's that? Oh, the chalice. The second one, I guess, is the chalice. You're trying to. That's good. That's all I need to do. I'm trying to. Then we have the 5 and the 7 of diamonds. 5, 6, and a 7. All right, we have those. 5 and the 7 of diamonds. Greetings, Atari Beer Pong. Welcome, welcome. Welcome into the puzzling hour of mystery. Let me move the camera over, sorry. There we go. Yes, so puzzle along if you want to, please, actually. We've just gotten a clue here on this log. And we have gotten a deck of cards in the mail that we just opened an envelope and that was in there. And from these cards, I have now taken the things that are on these symbols. So we had a card with a club on it, which is the first image. We had a chalice, which is the second image. We had a coin, that's the last image actually. Then we had the 5, this is the 7, so we have the 5 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, and then the coin. So that's the order in which these cards are supposed to be. So something, something, RA something, because the numbers also have letters. Yes, I know this is mirrored, but something, something, RA something. And it's always going to point towards the next location on this map here that we need to visit. So there should be a place with 5 letters with something, something, RA something. Let's have a look. 5 letters. Viral. Should be it. But why the F? Why the I? And why the L? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Viral. There it is. Or it could be coral. Okay. Coral. Is there a Furex? There is also a Furex. Why do I think it's Furex? If you look closely at the club while I hold it vertical, just like in the image, you know, the club is vertical, you can discern a kind of grayish kind of F in there. And then on this chalice, there's a U in the middle. Something, something dark side, something, something complete. Fully operational, something, something. And then we have, of course, the 5, which is the R, and the 7, which is the A. And then finally, we have the coin, and the earring looks like an X. If it would focus. But you can kind of see, right? There it is. There's an X earring. So, Furex. That's the clue. This was an easier one once you know what to do. But it'll probably get harder. I'm working, lurking mainly, but we'll listen in. Okay. It won't make much sense then, I guess, when you're listening to me jabbering about these puzzles. Furex is the next location. But thank you for dropping in, Atari Beer Pong. How are you, by the way? Alright, let's do Brian. Let's tell Brian we were on the line with, not with Brian, but Luke. Luke! And Furex is 9. Alright, Luke can't get it. Alright, check them out. Luke can't get in. Look at the photo he's posted. Let's see if we can find a location. That's here. Furex. So there's a house behind these leaves. Ah, and there's a door with a QR code. Tiny CC house pawn. For sale by owner. House pawn. Alright. tiny.cc/house pawn. House pawn real estate. The best option for your new home. City street or area. Well, the area here is Tralsaron. One house for sale in Tralsaron. It looks hideous. $36,000. It's 89 square meters of property on 120 square meters of land, built in 1956. Demolition permit approved, so you can just tear it down and build whatever you want there. That's a steal. It's basically, oh, look at that. 62576. All right. We'll have a look at those. So, do we want to check out the other? Yeah, that's just the first. Look at the state of this. Shall we have a little lie down? At least we got pictures. There's a mirror. Okay. For sale, spacious. 89 square meters, single-story house for remodeling in the quiet location of Tralsaron. East-facing with ample green garden space. Ideal for quiet, nature-loving people. Oh, this was behind the mirror. Okay, I see. Can we stop it there? 6 of hearts, 2 of hearts. Let me search them in my deck here. 6 of hearts, 2 of hearts. Oh, don't skip anything. 6 of hearts, there's an M. 2 of hearts is an O. Please don't. The 5 of diamonds and the 7 of clubs. 5 of diamonds, 7 of clubs, 5 of diamonds, 7 of clubs, 5 diamonds. I have a 7 of diamonds. Do I have other 7s? Yes. 7 of clubs. And the 6 of spades. The 6 of spades. The 6 of spades. Where are you? This is the 6 of spades. Alright. Got him. Well, that was easy. Because if we put those together, we simply get... Oh, and you can't see that, so let me show you. That's the cards here. And it says M-O-R-S-E, Morse. So that was an easy one. Let's go back to... dude. Morse. No, I have not. She needs to confirm that it is correct. Yes, I've seen the photo and translated the cards. The word is Morse. But what I don't understand is that there's nowhere called that. Oh, I see. Should we use Morse code? Isn't there something on the cards that looks suspicious? Alright, let's look at the... Oh yeah, it actually does. Let me bring that up closer. That is actually Morse code. That's what the stripes and the dots are for. Stripe, stripe, nothing, nothing, dot. So, does anybody know Morse? Let's see if... Oh, hang on. I need to flip him around. I'm an idiot. Nothing, nothing is nothing. So, now we have stripe, stripe, dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot is S. And 2 stripes? I don't know. But then we'd get like 2 letters, right? There's nothing with 2 letters, is there? No. Let's look it up. Morse code. Morse. So, 2 stripes, that's an M. And this is an S, so MS. Okay. Morsems? Is there a Morsems? No, that would be too easy. Okay, well, I'll tell her MS is the Morse code. Luke can't enter Furex because that is slugs. Well, yes, I know. Yeah, okay. So that was obviously not correct. Now, one thing that I do notice is that the dots are a different size. The 6 here has a bigger dot. So, does that mean that's 2 dots and a single dot then in Morse code? Let's see what that is. 2 dots is I and 1 dot is E. So it could be M-I-E. Could be. But there is also not an M-I-E. Let's see if that... Me! No. Okay, that didn't make sense. Alright. Oh yeah, this is pointless because we can't look. We need to look it up on this page. So, there used to be a mirror. Now there's this. Do we need to mirror it? But then it's just SROM or EIM. Is there perhaps a Morse for all 5? It could be. So that's 2 long and 3 short. 2 long. No. Oh, here. That's 7. Oh, maybe we just need to go to location 7. 7. Coral. There you go. It must be coral since the translated Morse code gives us the number 7. The number that indicates the well. Say coral to Luke. Alright, thank you. Coral. Cheers. So, coral, that's 7. That's here. Let's take a look at the photos that Luke took. There's the well. Ah, there are symbols on the post there. Alright, yes, well. Can you see them on the cards? Do I need to check them on these cards that we got? Or do they mean... That is very small. I hope you can see that. So that's this symbol plus that symbol. Then these two. This symbol plus that symbol, and these two again. So those are the tiny, tiny symbols in the little circles. See there? There's one. If it would focus. Come on, camera. Would you please? Oh, heck and heck. They're symbols. Just trust me on that. So this one has a symbol. This one also has that symbol. If I do that plus that, I have no idea if that is correct. Because I don't know if I need to use the cards that we used for coral, or did I perhaps need to use all the cards. But these do happen to have those symbols, so I'm thinking I'm holding on, yes, to the coral ones. Ah, but this also has that one, so now we hit a little bit of a snag. This one actually has multiple symbols. Or, no, I guess, okay, I need to find cards that have both of them on them then. Let's have a look at the back of these cards. So I'm gonna look at the back and see if I can find cards that have both symbols that are listed on these on this photograph. So we need the square with the 2 legs and a circle with a stripe through it. Diameter symbol. Oh, back of the cards, Raymond. No, that's not it. This is not it. I did find a card that has the triangle and the kind of sort of pie. So I'll keep that on the table. And then we need... Ah! This is the other one. I already found another. Let's look if there's no others, because then that would be confusing. Yes, there is. Fuck. This one also has... And this one also has these two. And there's a... What? There's multiple with that? Also... Okay, this is not helping. Also... No, wait. This is a triangle and one of those top... So this is not it. This has the pie and the diameter... No, the pie and the square with the legs. This one has the triangle and the thing, okay. Oh man. This one has multiple. I guess that won't count then. Just the two. That's one. God damn. How am I going to solve this? Well, we've just started, so no worries. This is not it. This is also not it. And this is not it. Let's take a look at these cards, just to be sure. The one from the Morse cards. Nope. Not it. This only has one symbol. This only has one symbol. This has a triangle and a diameter, so that's different. And this only has one symbol. Okay. So then we are left with a handful of cards. And it tells us cards with the top. But I don't know what this means. Oh, you need to match them up? You need to match the cards up, I guess. So if I have this and another one, no, I need to match up the, Jesus. I have too many cards for that. I need 4 cards and I have 8. So yes, I can see them on the cards. What do you have to tell me? According to the image, it seems that we must join the symbols with the corresponding cards, yes. But if we have to join all the cards, make sure they're all in the same position. Ah, with the key image at the bottom, so the key does matter. Okay, good. Nah, that's not this one. Okay, well that helps. That will eliminate some of them. Especially if it's sideways. Oh! I did not notice that yet. Some of these have different keys. Yeah, most of these look the same. So most of the keys look like this. If it will focus, there's like an elaborate ornament key with 2 prongs, right? Now, this one here has a different ornament. See that? And this one here has 3 prongs. So that's gonna be something as well. It's the key clue, yeah. It's the key clue. So we might need to look at that as well. But anyway, first of all, we need to try and match the squarey symbol thingy. Do we have a card with a square on the right? No, of course not. We do have a card with a square on the bottom. This one does not have the square. This one has the square on the right. This one has a square on top. And there should be another one. Yes, this one has the square on top as well. So, now we need to find the cards with the diameter symbol. So this one. So that would square up with this. Yes, and it's actually in the same spot. So these fit. Then another diameter symbol. Let's see. Yes, here. So that would match up with this. Okay. More diameters? No. So these two, I guess we're going to use for the bottom thing. So triangle plus pi. Triangle plus pi. And this one is triangle. No, this one doesn't. This has a triangle. Is there a pie somewhere on these other cards? Well, there. But no. This one only has the diameter and the square. So diameter and square, but there are no more squares, and also no more other. Well, yes, this diameter and square would also match up. Huh, I guess we puzzle all of these together then. So now I need to match this with the triangle. The triangle, this one match. Triangle's on the top. Oof. There is none left. Except for this one. That's not going to help. Triangle with pie. Is there a pie on the right? Well, there's there, but that won't match up either. Because that would do this. And so far, all the others nicely match up. So that's not a match. So what does this tell us? Wow. Yeah, there's no other card that matches here. Is there a card that can match here? With the triangle? Nope, nope, nope. Nothing. Is there... There's nothing here, there's nothing here. Is there something that matches up here? I need a square on the right side, on the left side, but there's none. This is empty. Here's a circle for the square, but there's no square on the left anywhere. Here's nothing, and here's a triangle that would match with pi, but there's no pi on the bottom except for this one, but that also would not match. Huh. So, what do we do now? Do these make letters, maybe? Let's think. So the key is always down. Yeah, that is correct so far. This kind of matches, actually. But this doesn't. Difficult, difficult, lemon difficult. All right. Any ideas? They also have different animals on them. Yes, they do. So we have these two match. These are both owls. This is an owl, a dog, and a beetle. This is also a dog and a beetle. This is the cat. Oh, you can't see. You can't see! We're looking at the picture. Okay, this is what I did. So, like I showed you before, I'll pick another card to show you. The tiny circles on the outer edges sometimes have a little symbol on them. See that one there? That's a symbol. So... Oh, wait. No, I'm an idiot. I only took the cards that have both. But it doesn't say anywhere that that needs to be the case. So... Oh, this might actually be much bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, okay. Wait. Put this back. I need to put this out of the way for a second. I need more space. It's on the ground. All right. There. All right. So, I need all of them to match. No, I did. No, I didn't. I also have one here with a triangle. And a triangle matches the pie. But it needs to be in the same spot. In the middle. Okay, wait. Let me just rotate all of these cards so that the key is in the bottom. And then we will see what happens. Oh, exciting. It's always nice when you find some kind of clue and then you're gonna try and solve it. Alright, so triangle matches with pie. Triangle matches with pie. Do we have any pies on the right? Of course not. Oh, yes, there it is. Here's a pie. Oh, and look, the black thing. Yeah, you can't see, but it matches. It looks like kind of like a road or a river or whatever. So it follows the path. So then, what else do we have here? Here we have the square, which should match with the diameter image. That's here. Let me move this. Yes. This is going to show us the black path. Alright. So there's nothing here, here, or here. So that means this is a dead end. Sort of. So then we go there. Now, here is a triangle, which should match with a pie. The pie in the bottom right of these cards. So I'm going to look for that. There it is. That's just blue. There's nothing here. Nothing here and nothing here. There's a pie here. So we need a triangle on the right in the middle. Oh, yes, indeed. Here it is. There. This is super cool. Now, what else do we have? We have a pie here. Pie means triangle. Triangle in the bottom middle. Triangle in the bottom middle. Yes. And it has a black path, so that also matches up. Oh, it's not a path. You can kind of see it on the camera here. This is gonna be an I. This is gonna be a C. It's gonna form letters. Jesus Christ, this is so clever. I love this. So there's a diameter. So I need the squarey thing on the top right. And they're supposed to be black. Probably straight down. Yes. No. Oh yeah, it is an eye with a big foot. So there should also be. It's like a Roman eye, I guess. Let me just move this down a little bit. So it's gonna be 4 tall. Oh, this is fantastic. There aren't too many cards, so I'm just gonna move this here. This is so creative. This is the best escape room puzzle I've ever done. Not even kidding. But we need to continue here. No, the I doesn't have to be the first letter. There are symbols here. Move that back. Oh my gosh. This is the ending. So the C might be the ending. Okay. This is definitely going to be an S. Don't know what this is going to be. The triangle matches up with the pie. Oh, it's a number. It's going to be a 1, isn't it? Not going to be a letter. Oh my gosh. I am very impressed. Triangle with pie. Triangle with pie. It's here. Yep. Okay. Wow. Triangle with pie. Pie in the top. That's here. That's just blue. That makes sense. Square with diameter in the middle. Bottom middle. That's here. It's also blue. That makes sense. And then square once again in the bottom left. Here it is. And that also has a little bit of black. So that definitely looks like a huge 1. Like this. You can kind of tell, right? That it goes like that. It's very dark blue with black, but that's a 1. All this talk of pies is making me hungry, yes indeed. I had a pizza pie today, so, you know. Time for a drink. Alright, what's next? Triangle matches with pie once again. Pie in the top left. In the left top, I should say. Which is blue, makes sense. Triangle with diameter in the top on the right side. No, on the left side, sorry, on the left side. Here it is. This does have some black on it. Then something should be here. So there's a triangle. So again, pie in the top left. Yep, here it is. With indeed some black. This is gonna be 6. This is gonna be a 6. Yep, it is, because these are gonna be here. I can kind of already see what I need to do here. This is gonna be, oh, the key upside down. It's gonna be here. Yep. There. Yeah, it's gonna be 16. Location 16. We did it. This needs to be here. This needs to be here. Yes. Symbols do match. Oh man, this is so satisfying. This matches up here. And this matches up here. There you go. 16. Wow. That is awesome. Used all the cards. Okay, and 16 is Rolly. Oh. Typed in 16 Rolly. Great, the answer 16. According to the map, that location's Rolly. Quickly, tell Luke. Oh, quickly. Rolly. This is brilliant. I'm gonna read what he said because I missed it a little bit. There's a padlock. It doesn't use numbers. Look at the photo. A strange noise I heard. Huh? Hurry up and find the combination that like this place. If they've been watched. The first symbol should be the one that corresponds with the number 8. Hearts, spades, clubs, or diamonds. Do you know which suit it is? Okay. Well, first of all, roll A. 16. Where is 16? Is here. These are the pictures. Yeah, it's Hugade. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Hugade is great when it's hot and you just have an ice cold Hugade. Preferably with a little slice of lemon in there, but didn't want to get a glass, so I just drank from the bottle. All right. Ah, I see. Hoogarden, yeah. Hoogarden. So now we need to find the 8 corresponds with Nothing. So there might be another 8. But I don't think there is. Because one is blank, that would be confusing. So I need to look at the card again that has all those. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, let's bring this back. The card, and this has an 8 on it. And the 8 is a spades. Yes. So, the 8, do I just tell you? Spades. For number 4 is hearts. Number 3 is also hearts. No, or, it's either hearts or clubs. Damn it, there's 2 3s. I should check. Oh, there's also 2 8s. Oh, damn it. Well, then it's gonna be brute forcing. Clubs. Shall we try diamonds? No idea. Diamonds? Then the 4. That can also be hearts, or there's 2 for each of them. So, wait. What's the 4? Let's look at the card. See, there's nothing, but it is black. So that is, what color was the 8? Let me check if there is an 8. Yes, it was also black. So it's spades. Spades. Then 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Then clubs. Spades, clubs. 3 is what color? That is also black. Black 3. So clubs again. Spades, clubs, clubs. Yeah, I think I said hearts. Okay. So this time I should try spades. Then clubs. Right? Double checking, yes. And then clubs again. Oh. Well. Okay, let me check them. So all 3 cards are empty, right? So we got 8, 4, 3. 8, it's just a black 8. 4 and 3. They're all empty. But they are all black numbers. Whereas, you know, the red suits have red numbers. So I would assume that from this chart, I would need to look up the 8, the 4, and the 3 that are black and not red. 8, 4, 3. Yeah, that's. But we tried that. We tried spades, clubs, and that didn't work. There's also the 8, 4, 3 in red, which is diamonds, hearts, but that seems odd. We can try it. Diamonds. Hearts. Hearts. So let's take a look at the back of the cards here. Do they have other symbols on the back? The keys are the same. They do have some of those symbols for matching, but I guess I don't need to use that anymore. And there's... They all have... Oh! The timepieces also indicate different hours. But I guess that's not what we're using right now. That's probably for next puzzle. There is, however, a dog, a beetle, and an owl. Which I guess we also can't really use here. We need numbers. Any ideas, people? 8, 4, 3. That is definitely black, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of bluish. Well, these are actually black. So, actually, it might be... And they're also hollow letters instead of filled letters like these are on the cards. So maybe that indicates that it could be either color. So, that leaves us with a dilemma. It's either... The 8 is either clubs... spades, or... Where's the other one? Or diamonds. I'm having a hard time remembering the English words for the suits, you know. We have different names for them in Dutch. It's diamonds, and because it's not a diamond. There is a geometrical shape, and we just use the Dutch word for it. But I guess that's diamond in English. How many combinations do you have if you have 2 options? Not too many, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess 8. I think. So let's just brute force it. Alright. Let's start with the black 8. So that is spades. Spades. Then we'll try the 2 red ones. So, or no, well, yeah, because we already did all the black ones. So I'll do black, red now. That is clubs. And then hearts. No. So it's not black, red. It's also not black, black. Let's try black, red. So, spades. Then hearts twice. Yes, according to this card we got earlier, the suits have a number, right? And a color. And all of those cards match with the cards in the deck But the 3 that I need, 8, 4, 3, don't have a suit or a color on them. They're just blank. It's just 8, 4, 3, blank. So they could be either. So I've tried black, black, black. Then I tried black, black, red. Then I tried black, red, red. So now I'm trying black, red, black. That's entirely not helpful. No, it isn't. But we can brute force it. So, again with the black 8, so that would still be spades. Then hearts. Hearts. And then the black, that's clovers, that's clubs. No. Alright, so we tried all the combinations with the black 8 now. Let's do the red 8. The red 8 is the parallelogram. Diamonds. I don't know why that doesn't stick in my head. So the 2 black ones, 4 is gonna be 4, 4, 4. 2 times clubs. Okay. Diamonds. That would be spades then. And then hearts. Greetings. No, it's not opening. Greetings, ones... Oh, it's, yeah. That's a long name. Greetings, fellow humanoid. Succeeding in all your endeavors. I'm trying to. This is a hard puzzle I'm trying to solve. We're doing a card puzzle. An actual physical escape room called Calling Card right here, which is a box of stuff. And there's a website that gives me clues, and I need to use the stuff that I have with the questions on the website. May I view the card? Yes. Well, we're still working on brute forcing this. It's kind of hard to see. It's mirror too, because the camera in this layout is mirrored. But we're trying a couple of different codes. So if that doesn't work, we're going to be open for suggestions again. So what did we just do? I forgot. Did I do the clubs? I think I did. So now I'm gonna try the penultimate brute force one, and then the last one that I couldn't possibly think of. So the 8, so see the 8 can be either a black or a red card, which should be either the spades, according to this card, or the, where's the other one? The diamonds. So we've tried all the spades. So I'm gonna do diamonds for the first one. That would be clubs, if it's black. And then we try the red 3, which is hearts. Not opening. The last one we already tried. I think. We'll try just to be sure, which is all red. And then I think we've brute forced all of them. So that means it wouldn't match to this card at all. So there must be clues on the card themselves. So we'll take a good look at those cards in a bit. First I'll try the 3 red. So that's diamonds. And then hearts, hearts. I think I already did that. Hearts. And hearts. No. Okay. So that's not it. I'm putting it on the table. And I'll show you the... There it is. So we have a deck of cards here. All kinds of cards. I was looking at the website. There might be a clue on the home page. So we are at this. We've already done a couple of chapters. This is the 4th chapter out of 8. And we've moved from several locations to a location. Every location gives a clue to the next location. We are now at location 16 here, which is this cabin. It has a padlock to open it. And the padlock has the numbers 843. And these 843 need to correspond with the symbols from the cards. But the cards 843 in the deck that I got in the box are blank. There's nothing on the cards. There is something on the back, but we've already used some of the symbols on the back, but there's still symbols we haven't used. But I'm not sure if we need to use the back of the cards in this puzzle, because it doesn't really make sense. Because the back of the cards, let me try and show that to you. They have animals in the corners. If it would only focus. See, there's a dog, a bug, or a beetle, and an owl in the corners there. The little symbols in the circles, those have been used. We did a puzzle with those already. There's a key on the bottom of all of these cards, but those are just the same. I've spotted cards that have different keys, but it's not these 3. And otherwise there's a clock in the corner as well, with different hours on them too. But that wouldn't correspond with the suits of the cards either. So I'm guessing we'll need the clocks and the animals in an upcoming puzzle. These cards have a lot of information on them, and just one bit of information is used every time. It's a real brain burner. I'm holding them to the light to see if there's something on the cards, but they are absolutely blank. Doesn't look like there's any glow-in-the-dark stuff going on here, because we had those shenanigans before. So, see, and here is the padlock. So this is the cabin where we are right now. So we traveled here to location 16. The previous clue gave us 16. The cabin, the padlock, and the 843 code. And then these turning wheels have the different suits on them. So the home page, you mean the home page of Key Enigma? Normally I wouldn't need to go there. We've looked up Morse code as well, but I'll go there just to take a look at your GIF. Do you mean this website? This homepage? Because we're now playing this calling card. I think this is just their landing page, if it is the page you refer to. One sec, I'll send the link I saw. Okay. Oh, you saw a link here? Maybe here? I can, of course, always ask my fellow investigator for help, but I'm gonna try and avoid that. The link I was looking at. Key Enigma, product calling card. Okay, so the calling card page. I'll go to the store. Oh yeah, by the way, if you like this kind of game, or these types of games, Key Enigma currently has a Kickstarter going on for Imperfect Crimes, which is a pop-up scenario escape book. So every page is a location, and you need to interact with the pieces in that location to see what's going on. And that looks really cool. And they have pledge levels for just that new book, but also pledge levels to get all of their other games, or several of their other games. There's like a bundle and they look really nice. And this is they sent me this one because I'm a board game reviewer as well. The channel there, I'll actually send you a link to my channel. Here it is. Hey Tsibu. So on my channel I review board games, and if you like board games, go ahead and subscribe. There's a lot of cool stuff there. And I can always use the subs. So they sent me this to try out to see if I liked it. And then they told me, hey, there's a Kickstarter coming, if you mind mentioning it. So I mentioned it. I posted it on my Instagram and stuff like that. But it really looks really cool. And they also have, if you just want to buy a game from their web shop, so this is the flyer I had from I need to show you that in the normal unmirrored mode. So this is the flyer I got from the Pop-Up Book Kickstarter, which you can find on their website as well. And if you just want to buy something from their store, here's a code. The code is Kickbacker. You get 10% off. You are making a board game. That's awesome. I'm gonna try and pronounce your name. One's 3XY Beast of the North, but one's XY? What? Oh, I see. I see what you did there. Beast of the North. All right. So yeah, they have that. They also have the Pop-Up Crime game that was their previous Kickstarter. So this is already old, but that looked cool. That looked really cool, actually. So I decided to stream Calling Card because it looks so cool. I also have a cyberpunk thing that I'm going to try out as well. All right. Polar bear. Polar bear works. All right. Beast of the North. Polar bear. Excellent. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, see why I'm sorry. I need to stay decent. This was a strip poker stream, correct? Well, I'm not sure if you can actually play poker with these odd cards. Getting called sexy every 2 minutes is a little too much on the ego. You put it in your name. just saying. all right, polar bear then. Welcome in. Well, if you ever, if you're in search of, I don't know, a look at the... Hey, thank you so much for the follow.
One sexy beast of the north is now following.
Thank you. Yeah, if you want to pass whatever you're making by me for feedback, if I have time, then, just drop me a note. They're always looking for... It says my name, or did it? Did it say... Oh, I actually didn't pay attention to what Brian was saying. Can I let's see if I can redo it. No, I can't. Or can I, maybe on the Twitch page? Let me try that. That's actually kind of funny if that works. Yes. Let's retry that. Oh, no, wait, that's a different redemption that I... No. That was the one. Okay, yeah, I know what happened there. Never mind. I have alerts both on Twitch and on some external stuff. So that was both things triggered. Technical things. Well, join the Amiga Trumps card. The Amiga Trumps card came on Kickstarter. Game. Right. It just dawned on me when you posted the correction. Back to the puzzle. Yes, let's. So where was the animated GIF that you... Well, this was the game. You were here. And... there are some animated GIFs here, indeed. Oh, these were the boxes that were actually out there. Oh yeah, look at this. So yes, we already figured out that this card is heat sensitive. If I put my finger on these, turns white, and there's a letter, and we already used those. So that's not something we need again, I think. Maybe. Because this is a card from the previous chapter, but sometimes they kind of pull that on you, that you need to use previous chapter cards. And that GIF here, that small one there, that is the actual deck of cards that I was just looking at. But that's it. This is basically just an overview of what you need to do in the game. This is their store. It's not part of the game. So yeah, let's go back. All right. Let me swap again to the cam on the desk. So yeah, we need to figure out now what 843, which suits those are. And once again, just these cards. There's nothing to see on here. And I just brute forced by looking up the symbols. So the 8 on this card is either a spades for black or a diamonds red. But I tried that. And then, so I tried like black, 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 red, black, red, black, black, red, red. Wait, I only did that. Black, black, red, black, red, red. Yes. And then I did red, black, black, red, black, red, 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 black, and red, red, red. So there's 8 different codes you can do that way. Yeah, the numbers and the animals. So there's 843. Right? The numbers themselves are bluish and not filled in. So they're not red and they're not black and they're not filled in either. Because the other cards, whether they are red or black, are all completely filled in, as you can see. There are not hollow letters or numbers. The back of the cards, so this is the 8. That's a dog. If the camera would please focus. Yes, there it is. There's a dog. The key is normally always in the bottom. The circles around the edge have been used. We did that in a previous puzzle. So never mind those tiny little symbols in there. That's done. There's a clock on this side, which has an hour, and also in the bottom there. And otherwise, there's just like the whole artistic stuff going on. Okay. So the 4 has a beetle. Come on, camera. Jesus Christ, this is so annoying. Anyway, take my word for it, it's a beetle. There you go. And the 3 has the owl. And never mind the black in the blue, because that's all also been used in the previous puzzle. So that's the owl. So if I look at these, the key, and I need to take out my glasses, I'm getting old. The key on the bottom is exactly the same. There are cards with different key symbols, but these are the same keys. The top symbol is also the same. Yeah, 40 next month, you're a young'un, Cebu. Young'un. Freddy Dingo also turns 40 in a couple of months. So you can join the club of 40-something retro streamers. Yeah. And the hours on 843 say 2. Well, that's actually 10 past 12. 3 o'clock and 10 past 12. I don't think that's much help here to determine the suits. Trying to see if I can find any differences on the back. But if I'm, if you guys have no idea, I will ask for a hint. Because we do have our helper. There are some kind of smudges on the cards, but I think that's just coincidence. You're 11. I don't know if that'll show up on the camera. Come on, camera, please. Focus on the finger. Just doesn't want to do it. It's like the card is a bit dirty, but I don't think that's helpful. Yeah, there's like a little smudges on the... as if the cards have been shuffled a lot, kind of. Looks like that, but it's super superficial. So, there's no symbolism there. Your previous question. All right. What is the mediums to reveal new information? Light, heat. Yeah, we've tried darkness, light, absence of light. There was a card that had glow in the dark. There's heat with these cards. Like I said, if you rub, they got like rub signs. But these don't seem to have that. I could try, but...
Raiding party!
A raid?
Mitral just raided with 26
Mitral!
peeps. Rock on. Rock
on! Oh my gosh. That's excellent. Got a lot of smart people in the chat now. Who can help out. See how smart Mitral is? Solving that puzzle. He's... Exactly, look at that.
Okay. Nice. What?
Cut the blue wire. Yeah, exactly. UV, invisible ink. I don't have any UV lights here or pens. I don't think anyone has. But yeah, so let me get back to the puzzle in a bit. Thank you so much, Mitral, for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ray. This is Board Game Heaven, as you can see from the shelves behind me. We often play board games, but I also stream retro games. Currently, I was playing, previously, Thief, the Thief series. We played through Thief 1, 2, and now we're playing Thief 2X, which is a fan-modded total conversion for Thief 2. And we took a break playing a board game, which is an escape room game, with lots of mysteries and puzzles to solve. So the more people to help here, the better. It's absolutely excellent. You're terrible at puzzles, Mitral. I highly doubt that. And Tony is here. Welcome in, Thazon, Grandmaster Farmer, Draconic Dude. Welcome in, welcome in. Parrotwise, of course. Cheers, man. Welcome in. And yeah, everybody else who came in with the raid. So if you're interested in board games, there's the channel. I just posted a link in the chat. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, of course. It would be really cool if you subscribed on YouTube. That does help, and Instagram as well. Yeah, so you'll find all kinds of board gaming reviews on my channel. They've got a lot of cool stuff still coming up. And yeah, so that's basically what I do. And Mitral, what have you been playing? Let me check that shout out. You were doing The Council. Yes, that's also a puzzle game, right? Point and click kind of puzzle game. I did catch some of it. But I was at the office today, so I couldn't really follow that much. And tonight, yeah, I streamed myself. I've been playing The Council. Finished second episode today. So that's a point and click? I mean, those are puzzles. You do a lot of point and clicks. Anyway, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Let's continue with the game. It's an episodic point and click adventure. Some nice puzzles too. Excellent. All right, so let me give you the short rundown here. We're on a kind of a goose chase. Not too difficult, and the game helps you a lot, but good design. Oh, excellent. Thazon says, I once had a nightmare wherein everyone on Twitch was replaced by name and theme. By letter adjacents. Parrotwise became Carrotwise. Ashrafel became Ashafel. Mithril became Mithril, and so forth, and so on. Okay, what would Board Game Heaven become? Oh boy. So, I have a box of stuff, which I can also show you. This here is my box of stuff. This is the game that I got in the mail. Board Game Haven, of course. Yeah, kind of the same, almost. Lord Dame 7. Which reminds me of... that was... oh god, who did that again? There's a fellow... I think he's from Germany. The name eludes me for a second, yet I know them very well because I see them all. Master Gregor always comes in here and always comes up with a different name for BGH, which is kind of funny. So in this box we have envelopes that we've opened. For every puzzle that we do, we open up an envelope and we get some physical goodies. And in today's envelope we got a deck of cards. Bob games heavily. Right. And we've already solved 3 puzzles with these cards. And once you've used like some certain key on these cards, the next puzzle is going to use something else. And there's a lot of info on these cards. Now, this puzzle that we're doing right now requires us to open a padlock in this location. So the previous hint told us we need to go to location 16, which is a cabin which has a padlock, so we can't enter. And the code says 843 here on the padlock. So I looked up cards 843, and apologies for this being mirrored, but that's 843. But as you can see, there's no suits. These are blank cards. These are the only 3 blank cards in the deck. A bearded good homie. Ah, oh, thank you, Tony. And the numbers are blue and hollow, while the suits are either black or red and filled in. So what I did to try and match is I took this card, which was from a previous puzzle, and it does have the cards 8, 4, and 3 on it, but twice. So there's a black 8 and a red 8, same with the 4 and the 3. So when I entered the codes, I just brute forced it. I tried the black 843, the red 843, and so forth and so on. You know, black, red, black, red, and so forth. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's 8 different combinations to make with 3 numbers that can either be red or black, right? And we tried them all, and none of them worked. So unless I messed up, I'd have to try them all again, but I think I was pretty careful. I don't know what to do. And we looked at the back of the cards, and the back of the cards have symbols on them. And animals, there's an animal here that's, we have, it doesn't really focus that well. We have a dog, a beetle, and an owl in 843 order. We have clocks that say 10 past 12, 3 o'clock, and 10 past 12. So that doesn't really help with the... We need suits. And there's 4 suits. So if any of you have... How do you try out your combinations? Well, we have a cop buddy who is at the location, and we have them on the phone right now. So you can actually call numbers in this game. And you get a voice. It's really well done. It's an excellent escape room game. It's really, really good. So far, all the puzzles have been excellent. We've played a Game Boy game on a website that we needed to play in a certain way to get a clue. We've had 3D glasses. Did I still have them around here? Yeah, here they are. So we have these 3D glasses that came in the box. We've had a bunch of, well, the VODs are still there. We've had 3 VODs so far with puzzles. You can, if you want, have a look. But it's so good. It's really creative. It's probably the most creative escape room puzzle I have ever done as a board game. And it is the very first escape room puzzle that comes really close to an actual escape room. With all the things you need to manipulate and figure out and stuff. So in that regard, big thumbs up to Key Enigma for this. And they have a Kickstarter right now going on. If you go to Kickstarter and search for Key Enigma, you'll find their latest Kickstarter and you can have a whole bunch of stuff. Their newest game and their older games as well. So, enough promoting. I'm also looking at just the blank sides. I'm holding them against the light and everything to see if there's something like heat or transparency, but this is just a plain card. And I'm not about to hold a candle underneath or a lighter. Because I don't think normally you would spy something, right? May I see the area where the lock is? And the lock itself, yes, of course. So it's this cabin. It's just a picture of the cabin. And so far, it's always been 3 pictures. One of the location where our officer arrives, then a picture of the puzzle or something near the puzzle, and then the clue, the actual clue. This is the picture you really need. And that's it. So far, we didn't need to do anything with these pictures, but we can, of course, have a look. I cannot find, like, hearts or clubs or anything in this picture, because that would have given it away. We need to puzzle it out with the numbers, 843. That's the thing. Let me try on the 3D glasses, actually, which only barely fits, sadly, because I already wear glasses. So I have to kind of stick them in the sides of my glasses. But that's not really helping. No. You just get the 2 colors. There's nothing to see. No. All right. Can you show the 843 cards again on the bigger screen? Of course I can. Of course I can. Now let's see. So, I'll start with the 8. So here's the 8. And it's just a blank card. And trust me, I've looked at this in great detail. There is nothing on the card. And the oval you see is basically this oval just shining through. Oh, come on, camera, please work with me here. It keeps focusing on the shelves behind me. I know board games are cool, camera, but you know what? I'm gonna do this differently. I have a Discord. If you want to help, go to the Discord. Let me just Discordo, and I will take a picture, and I will post those in the Discord so you can have a good big look at them. Try looking at the back of the cards with just a blue film, or just a... I did. It doesn't really help at all, because it's a very dark blue. Picture camera thingy. That's 843, and then I turn them around. Take a picture of that. All right. Going to the Discord. Board Game Heaven. And we'll go to Twitch discussion. We'll go to Twitch discussion. All right. And I will add these two pictures. All right, they're on the Discord now. And again, ignore the blue black. We've already used the black that formed the letter or the number 16, which is where we are right now. So that was the previous clue. So there we go. Welcome to the channel. Alright, so there are cards in the deck that we saw, but that's not for this key, for this clue. So all of them have the same kind of back. But some cards have different keys. There's 2 cards that I spotted that have a different key. And of course they all have different animals, and let me go back so you can see that again. Turn off this. So that's what I posted in the Discord here. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'll try the glasses again, but so far it hasn't really helped. So I'll move this here a bit closer. There. So with just a blue lens, would that work like this? See? Doesn't really do, oh boy. There you go. Doesn't really change anything. Now with the red lens, same thing. Oh, sorry. Arm's getting tired. It's kind of cool though. I can do this as well. Ooh, red ray and blue ray. Hey, blue ray! I should add filters. Anyway, let me just quickly grab some water. So have a look at the Discord. Let me know what you think. You're all welcome to help and to backseat, because these kind of board games are fun to play in groups. And backseating is always okay here. All right. Oops. I'm inclined to ask for help here, because this is taking too long. I think that for this puzzle, we only have to use the cards that Luke sent you from Trial Zone. Yes, that's this deck of cards. So we don't, according to her... Where did I put the card? Oh no, did I get rid of the... Did it fall on the floor? Heck, what happened? I lost the card. The big card. Which, again, I guess we don't need. Well, that's odd. I didn't put it back in the envelope. I'm starting to to lose things. A sign of old age again. That is super strange. I had the card. Anyway, I guess we don't need it. Look at both the front and back and compare them with the rest of the normal cards. See if you can see something that distinguishes them to give us a hint. Well, first of all, obviously, they don't have any suits. And that's what we need to find. Also, the 8, 3, 4, and 3 are hollow letters, numbers. So, I don't know. I guess that's just to distinguish them from the black and the red letters. There's also no numbers, but there's also no letters on them, which the other ones did have. So, if I look at the back of the cards then, what is different? What is different? Let me just have a look, a closer look. So, for example, this one. Obviously, the clocks are different, but there's a whole bunch of different ones. There's also clocks that are actually the same. What's different? There's hearts here on the outside. There's little spades there. What else can we see that's different? Let's find the differences. Of course, the black bars and the little symbols, but that was the previous puzzle. The animals, but again, this is the Joker. Yeah, it is. It has the Joker symbol. Oh wait, so the beetle. This is would the animals correspond with the suits? I think we found it. The beetle. Yes, this is a beetle. This is a beetle. There we go. This is the vase. This is a jester. This is a coin. The dog is hearts. The dog is heart. Yes, there we go. We found it. The cat, the dog, hearts, and the owl is... we found it. Yes! The animals correspond with the suits. The hearts either side is the key. Is that same across most card? Yes. Yeah, I looked at that as well. The spades or hearts or whatever they are, yeah. But this is it. So if this is 8, that's going to be hearts, clubs, and... Okay, let's try it in diamonds. Let's call the guy again. He's still on the phone. Hearts. That took me a while. Was looking at the animals. That's clubs. Diamonds. Yeah. Quickly. Need to call him again. Oh. He's fine. I got a new picture. Okay. So. Slamming noise, scream. Right, so new picture, and there's a closed door with a normal padlock, 5 digits. Here, I guess? Yes, there's new pictures. We have this. That's kind of small, but there's the bigger picture. All right. Beat these two plays with one hand without using the Joker or any of your rivals' cards. Beat these two plays with one hand. So this is not a straight, but it's five of a kind. Is that a thing in poker? And this is a full house, 66622. So we need to beat. Oh boy! Without, of course, the Joker or any of my rivals. Okay, so the Joker is out. I'm guessing. This is out because it's a vase. And we have a coin, which also is not a suit, and we have a club, an actual club, and we have a dagger. So leaving those out, and of course the 3 blanks, we have So we need to beat 5 of a kind and a full house. So let's look up poker hands, I guess. I don't know. Ranking. You get these fucking poker sites. Oh no, I don't want to be here. Wikipedia, thank you. Yes. All right. So we have 5 of a. Well, 5 of a kind is so the same number, I guess. Straight flush, 4 of a kind, and he had 3. Oh, he does have 5, 6, 7, and 3, 9. So is it a small straight or something? It's not a pair. It's not 2 pair. It's not 3 of a kind. Straight is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or anything that has to follow. A flush, 3, 4, 8, 9. Oh, that's all of the same suit. Okay, so this is a flush. I did not know that. Flush, yeah, 4 of a kind, straight flush or royal flush. Send all of your cards in Discord. Right. I'll take a picture again. Unless you can actually see. I think you might be able to make it out, right? So we have a flush and a full house. So the only ones that can beat that is either 4 of a kind, straight flush, or 5 of a kind. Oh, you're on mobile. I think we can figure that out, actually. I'll just tell you. So 5 of a kind is 5 the same. I know we don't have that, and we can't use the Joker. Because we don't have 5 of any one number. So we're either looking at 4 of a kind, which I also think we don't have, so we might need to make a straight flush. Alright, I'm gonna put the cards on the table. And I'm trying to put them with the suits together, so alright, 7, here's the 5, 9, 10. So the top ones are all spades. We have 5, 6. Oh, we don't have an 8 of diamonds. 6, 7, 2 of hearts. That's all. Well, we have also, but a flush, another flush with higher numbers would beat it. But wouldn't beat a full house. So that's not what we're looking for. 7, 9, 6, and 2. Alright, so we have 2, 2, 2. Maybe if we have a better full house. Their full house is 2, 2, 6, 6, 6. We also have 2, 2, 6, 6, 6. But we also have 6, 6, 7, 7, 7. We also have 9s. We could make a better full house. Easily. We could make a full house. Oh, we actually have 4 of a kind. We have 4 6s. So I guess that's what they want. We do have 4 of a kind. We have 4 of a kind with the 6s. So that's pretty easy. Okay, so how do we beat that? Well, the thing is, with 4 6s, I could have any of those cards as the 5th. Beat these 2 plays with one hand without using Joker or any... Oh! Or any of our rivals' cards. So we can't use this 6 of clubs. Alright, so put that one away. We can't use the club 9 of clubs. That narrows it down, of course. The 2 we can use. The 5... we can't use. So we have the 2 of clubs and the 10 of clubs left. The 2 of clubs and the 10 of clubs. Let me just put that on the screen for you again. 2 of clubs and the 10 of clubs we can keep. Then the clovers. Not clovers, clubs. I say clovers because that's what we say here. 6 of clubs is gone. But the 7 and the 9 remain. The 2 of hearts and the 6 of hearts have to go. And the 6 of diamonds. So these are the cards we have left. So we have 777, 9, 9. Which is, in my opinion, a better full house. Right? Because otherwise there's a 2, a 10, and a 5. No, the 8, 4, and 3 did not have suits. That was the whole thing we needed to figure out. Well, technically now we did find out they had suits. That is correct. But I don't think the game wants us to do... But yeah, you could be right. Technically, you're right. You are right. But even with the 3, 4, and the 8... What could we do? We could have 7, 8, 9. There's no 6s. There's 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 4 in a row, but that's like a small straight, right? It's not even on the list here. Yeah, we certainly don't have a straight flush. We certainly don't have 5 of a kind. So I'm guessing we need just to have a better full house. So I'm gonna try... Can I... I've called him. Okay, I can talk to... I always forget her name. I don't know. I just called him too. Thank God he's alright. It was only a gust of wind. Let's finish up quickly so Luke can return. Raymond, look at the photo Luke's put up for Rolly. I did. The rules are clear to open the safe. We need 5 numbers. Only use the cards from the deck Luke sent you. If you want me to help you at any point, type help. So, I think 77799 is going to beat the hands. Exactly. That's the only move left with the remaining cards in the deck. Tell Luke. Okay, well, that was easy. Oh. Damn it. I need to do it here. So, 77799. Thank you, Brian. You start with the lowest one, I think. Yes, that's the Joker. So, notice the symbols that appear on the medallion. We've noticed that before. Perhaps you can do something using one of the cards. Let me know if you get it. So we have this medallion here. And I've already seen that the Joker has those symbols. So I think it's like playing connect the dots. That's my first idea that I'm having here. So I'm gonna put this underneath paper. Just move these to the side here. Get the cards out of the way. Oh, that is really hard to see though. Do we have a clear spot where I didn't scribble? All right. You can't see that because I think even like so, yeah, it's hard to see. I put the card underneath. So, and I can see the medallion now. So I'm gonna try if I can figure out. So it starts with the little symbol here. You know what? I'm gonna trace. And then we have a Z here. We have, what's that? Square, like that. This, yeah, let me just peek if I'm doing this correctly. Yes. There's the umbrella here. There's a little, oh come on, don't move. I've moved it a little. Damn it. I've messed it up. Stay. Okay. We have this symbol. We have this symbol. We have this symbol. This. And this. We have this. And we have this. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's pretty good actually. If I do say so myself. Alright. So, I've copied the thingies here. Now, I'm going to look at the order of these symbols, starting from the left, going to the right, and I'm going to trace them on the paper. Alright, so we start with this, then we go to the Z, then we go to this thing, then we go to that, then we go to this, then we go to that thing. Okay. I think this is actually what we need to do, yeah. Then we go to the umbrella, and then here. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it would be. All right. So, we got a little weird kind of W thing with those symbols, and it's mirrored in my camera here, but you get the idea. Those symbols are also on the other cards. No, those are different symbols. I know what you're talking about, but the symbols on the backs of the cards are different from these. Yeah, and there's nothing on the front of the cards either. So what does that mean? What does that mean? It leaves us... Oh, actually, I put the Joker in like this, but this is the Joker. So that means I need to rotate, and it becomes a 3? Yes. So, again, mirror image, but I guess that is a 3. Only have to put the card. So 3, which could be location 3, Sun Track. So I'm gonna say 3 here. Nice, it's 3. This number corresponds to Sun Track. Tell Luke so he can go there. All right, Luke. Sun Track. Okay. 3-digit lock. Image of 3 keys. Well, 3 keys. I know what that is. We did see already that some of the keys on the back of the cards are different. So we're going to location 3, which is here at the pier. Look at the lovely picture. Okay, so here's the pier. We move down the steps. There's 3 poles here with the 3 keys. We've seen these. I already know. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, he says confidently. Oh no, actually we need all the cards because it's on the back. Off go the glasses. So, I need to find the key with the 3 prongs, the key with the different bottom, and the key with the 3 the 3-leaf clover kind of thing. So, not it, not it, not it, not it, not. No. 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 I have a feeling I'm gonna miss it at my first go. Here's the 3-pronged one. No, 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 no. No. This is the 3 circles, clover thingy. And here's the other one. Hey, I did find them on the first pass. So. Ha ha ha. As you can see, 1, 2, 3. 1 is the one with 3 prongs. So that's this key. And I hope it'll focus. There it is. See, that's the first one, which I'll scroll through the pictures. It's this one in mirror image. Again, apologies. Then the second one is this one. You see? And the third one is this one, with the 3 circles on the bottom. So, those cards are... Hello! Now you can focus back, camera. Incredible. Technology these days. Hello? Stupid thing doesn't want to focus. Come on. There we go. Jeez. So the first one... This is the third one. This was the second one. So it's 972. I'll put them here. 972. That's the cards. So I'll tell her, just to see if she agrees. Yeah, 972, tell Luke. Yes. 972. 972. All right, so let's see. This can be good. Something's off. Call Luke to see if he's finished digging. When you've spoken to him, let me know. His number is that. Yes, I know. Congratulations, you have completed the game. Keep digging in this... We haven't, because there are still 4 chapters. Keep digging in this spot. You'll find me about 2 meters from you. Yikes. So, the narrator is probably the next victim. 2 meters down, I'm guessing. So I'll see what Luke has to say. Plus 0951753. Let's see what he says. Yep. Aw. Okay, now what? Let me know. Yeah, okay. I called. I also called him another body. Yes. I think this is getting too dangerous. It's time to take a break and inform the police. So this is the end of the chapter. Excellent. This was really good. I kind of want to see... Oh, we can. Aw. See, this is the chapters we did. I'm gonna go here again just to see all the other locations. We're just gonna look at some pictures. Because I haven't actually looked at anything. So we started at 1. Here's a railroad. Just pictures. They really did a thorough job with all of these locations and all of these puzzles. They really went the extra mile to give you like this complete experience. It's just really good. Barn. We've been here. Sawmill. How cool is that? Path. Oh, we've seen that. The river. Oh, wow. Riverbank. Bridge. Just want to see everything. The quarry. That's the house. We've been there. Ooh, Misty Woods. A little pool here with a rock. It's so cool. Even drew that with the tree and everything. We've been to the well. That was a puzzle. The ruins and the lake. Nice. This is just really well done. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for helping with the game. Another chapter beaten. That was a lot of fun. I had a good time with that. Let's see. I might actually be on again later this week. I don't know when exactly, but let me move this back here. I know that there's going to be some evenings where I will probably have time to stream. So I'll continue the game. I hope to finish it soon. Because this is great fun. This is absolutely fantastic. Let me just go back to the cam here so I can close all of this. Right. I hope you enjoyed this game so far. You're flaky AF, so sorry if you don't see me for a long time. Oh, that's no problem. That's no problem. I'm glad you enjoyed the puzzle and that you stuck around and liked helping. It's always fun to see people, interacting with the stream. Especially when it's their first time. That's great. So thanks for that. Let's see who's on, so we can raid somebody and bring all you wonderful people over there. I need to have a different page. Let's open up a new chat with the following. Twitch. Okay. Who's on? Who's on? A lot of people are on. We got Stetek playing Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion. Fraz is playing Baldur's Gate 3, so that's modern. Led Mountain Widow is on painting Warhammer, which is always good. Yesterday we didn't raid Mac, so maybe we should raid Mac today. Billy and Babel is on, excellent streamer with really nice art. Gmail is on playing Battletoads, back from a very long break. He's been streaming quite regularly recently. Artyom Havoc is on. Noodle Beef Noodle is on 4 years. 4-year anniversary. Jogresk is on. Let's see. What else is there? Geneva Lee. Swole Japan. I don't know what that means. King Argoroth. Darkest Dungeon. Ah, okay. A relatively modern game. Who else is on? Nate the Adventurer. Past the Plungers playing Alien 3. Ooh. Although I'm partial to Mac because we didn't raid him. Yes, and of course I get an ad. Oh, and Plunger's starting soon. So he hasn't even started yet. Let's check out Mac to see what game he's playing. It's obviously it's a janky first-person shooter, just like the way he likes it. Yeah, let's yesterday we flipped a coin and Mac lost. So let's raid Mac. Cause why not? All right. Okay, let's do it. Raid Mac. Hit that. All right. Thank you all for being here. Let's head to the credits. There we go. Hey. So, let's see. We had a lot of people in the chat. We have, of course, Polar Bear, new follow. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, we had some people resubscribe recently. Echo, Kazandar, and Tony, thanks so much. Mitrell, thank you so much for the raid and bringing all your people over here. And of course, thanks to the Patreon Sage, Sam, Mike, and Echo. Everybody, thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a great time. We'll see each other soon. If all goes well, please check out the socials and follow and subscribe, etc. Because that really does help. And we have a raid message. If you want to copy paste that, we can use that. Otherwise, you can substitute your own. You can also unlock the BGH cube for 100 channel points, or just make up your own raid message. All right, thank you so much. See you next time. I'm gonna hit the raid button, and I'm gonna